Welcome to Guns, Guns, Gear, and Guns with Gary Gunderson. I am Gary Gunderson. Lately, there have been a lot of Romanian AIM 74 Type 2 transitional bayonets for sale. So I decided to purchase one. This one's from Century Arms. I've also seen them pop up on Atlantic and Mocha's Raifus. And I'm sure there's also probably some more out there as well. So I thought I would buy one, unbox it, and take a look. For this one at Century Arms, there was no conditional choices, so the option was what you got. So you can see the unique Romanian type of frog with this leather holding it in place, and man, that's tight. There we go. Nice cosmoline. Let's bring it a little closer. So you can see, if you're familiar with AK Bayonets, why it's transitional. It's the more modern Type 2 on the US collector's market bayonet, but the sheath is a Type 1. So for example, you can compare to this Izhevsk bayonet, and this would be a full Type 2 or 6H3 bayonet and scabbard. So one thing that's interesting about these Romanian AIM 74s is they may be mistaken for Izhevsk in the wild if you're not super familiar, because as you can see, and this one's kind of worn, but there's an arrow in a triangle, and the Izhevsk version is also an arrow in a triangle. So the slight difference there is that Izhevsk is solid in the fletching, and the AIM's is not. So it's a small distinction, but it is there. Otherwise, I mean, it would be pretty tough to tell these two apart if you have just the blade out there. Obviously, if it comes with a scabbard like this, with a frog like that, instead of just the simple strap other countries had, it would be easier to figure it out. Also, these are numbered, so that's nice, matching numbers. You don't always get those for the surplus bayonets like that. Obviously, it's in good shape. There's plenty of cosmoline that can be cleaned off. So right now, if you were to look on eBay, these AIM 74 Romanian bayonets are fairly expensive. So the new surplus coming in is a lot cheaper by about half of other listings I've seen online. So if you're really interested in one of these, now would be the time to do it. It's a nice way to get a good looking bayonet for kind of cheap, because these are probably twice as expensive at this point. Obviously, it still has other features. Has the cutting, but it's a standard AK bayonet with this earlier type of scabbard. Like I said, the most unique thing is probably just the type of scabbard Romanians have themselves. And this one did come with the guard as well, but it's not attached at the moment. But as you can see, for these, it's meant to kind of act as a way to kind of help it if you kind of drop it once in your hand. But it's good that it comes with that too, because they don't always, and sometimes you have to go out there and find them. So at the point when I bought it, Century Arms was the cheapest version I saw. I don't know if that's still the case. When I looked, Atlantic didn't have any, but as of today, I got an email saying they had some in. So that might be a better option. I really don't know, but it's worth taking a look around and seeing if there are any better deals. And also the rubber on the sheath. So that is kind of, I think that's been in there for quite a while. Have to clean that up a little bit, but it's not falling apart. The rubber still seems good, and that's of course so if you have an electric fence and you're cutting it, you have rubber to grab onto instead of the bare metal, which would not be a good time. That's really all I had for today. Just a quick video going over this current military surplus. Like I said, example of one. Never know what you're going to get, but they didn't have any different evaluations on excellent, good, very good, like they sometimes do. So I presume they're all in this good shape across all the different vendors, or at least that's my presumption, unless one of them posts otherwise, but obviously you never know. Just make sure the function, everything seems in good working order. Looks like it's in good shape. The arrow is a little rubbed down on the handle, but it's not the worst. So if you've made it to the end of the video, I have plenty of other videos on bayonets, AK bayonets specifically, and lots of other AK type videos. So please check those out. If you can, support me via Patreon with the link on the screen. Let me know if you've purchased any of these and if they were in this same condition or worse. Leave that in the comments below. And thanks for watching.